Hey guys, Zach here, and I just wanted to make my Saturday video a response to uh, Joe, the best transformation food addiction rant. And, um, he talks about his food addiction, and he was asking for comments about food addiction, and he discovered the huge misconceptions about food addiction, which I have experienced myself for a very long time, basically my whole life up until now. Um, so yeah, Joe in this video um, is talking about his food addiction, and I just want to say that Joe, I second you. Um, and this guy, Lone Star Tick, it's when you're eating tons and tons of food with hardly no fiber, there's just no stop. But when you're eating tons and tons of fiber, tons and tons of carbohydrates, um, your body has the ability to let you know when to quit. When you're not doing that, your body is just looking for more nutrients, and it's giving you the hunger signal. Not to mention the not to mention the fact that the food itself has tons and tons of chemicals. I mean, the food that Joe is talking about eating, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, and Burger King in this video, which I'll link to below, um, has so many chemicals, and these chemicals are basically drugs. And once you start eating these drugs, you're consuming these drugs, and your brain wants that. So it wants the stimulation from those drugs, and combined with no fiber and absolutely no nutrition at all, you can just keep eating and eating and eating and eating. And also that pleasure seeking reward center of the brain also just likes the eating part itself. So that's why Joe is going over to the toilet and throwing up, something that I luckily never experienced. I never binged and then threw it all up, not on purpose anyway. I remember when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. This guy right here, and in my family, we used to go to a restaurant over here in the States. I haven't seen one around in a while, but it's called Old Country Buffet. And it was a buffet, and sometimes we'd go there for dinner, and I would eat 2, 3, 4 plates of food, and then a big plate of dessert. And before I left, my body was so full and stuffed that I would get sick right away, and I would run to the bathroom, and I'd be throwing up in the bathroom before we leave, and that happened on multiple occasions. Yeah, and yeah, this is me growing up. I was big pretty much my entire life, pretty much from 3, 4, 5 years old. I don't know why. There's probably some underlying cause, and that's kind of on my path of self-discovery as I'm making these videos, and I really hope to find that out. But yeah, just big my whole life. This is me with my little sister. Anyway, so yeah, you're seeking that stimulation from the eating itself, but you're also seeking the stimulation from all the chemicals in the foods. And Joe, you're gonna have a tough time dealing with that just because of the chemicals alone, and your brain wants those. But you are definitely on the right track. And just keep eating the fruit, and you basically just got to detox those chemicals out. And you're basically a recovering drug addict right now. Um, Not to mention a food addict, and you know, to me, if you're eating McDonald's and Burger King, you're also a drug addict. I'm not saying that in a negative connotation in any way, but really, there's just so many chemicals. I can't say enough about it. Um, and yeah, about the ordering food for other people, faking that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I used to do that all the time. I used to, um, go into McDonald's or Burger King, and um, I would actually, I didn't have a phone, but I would write down a list on a piece of paper like I was ordering food for like 3 or 4 people, and go into the restaurant wherever and read from the piece of paper what I wanted to order. And if I wanted to eat two of something, I would order one slightly different than the other, just like it was for different people, but I would really eat both meals. So yeah, this is me back in 2009. This was the summer before I lost the weight in 2010. So yeah, I was probably, pushing 350 here at least. And yeah, just very sad all the time. Here I am, a couple months at the Minnesota Vikings game, 7th row, Monday Night Football. I was so happy to go. I got to see Brett Favre play. That was great. And, I'm pretty happy to be there, but I never could smile. I could never smile. So, I just hated it. And this was a couple weeks before I started doing P90X. So this was around my heaviest. I used to wear this big sweater vest to hide myself. And yeah. And when you're with other people too, and you get those cravings, like I didn't want to be a slob or a pig in front of other people, but I would be so hungry, and I couldn't really be myself, because I didn't want to embarrass myself. So like at a wedding, I would try to not get as much food as the other person, or and then when I get back and I'm alone, I would go and just binge because I was starving. So yeah, Joe, I second that the food addiction is very, very, very real, and you're not alone in that. And yeah, people don't understand that, but a lot of it, to me, has to do with the chemicals. And Joe, you're on the right track. You're surrounding yourself with so many cool people, and you're surrounding yourself with things that are going to help your success. I mean, I see a bike in the background. I know you have fresh fruit lying all over your countertops, and making mango ice cream, which I want to get a high-speed blender to make that, because that looks amazing. But yeah, you're on the right path. You're gonna have many hills and valleys, dude. It's just gonna happen, and you're gonna get better at it. And 1 or 2 years later from now, you're gonna probably be down 100 pounds, and you're gonna go back and look at old pictures and old YouTube videos that you made and be like, wow, that was me. That was me. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Look at. I mean, that's like 180, 190 pounds ago. That guy's in the past. So anyway, this video is running on too long. I hope you enjoyed my blast from the past in this video. And yeah, Joe, you're on the right track, buddy. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. I'll talk to you guys later.